Hi everyone, my name is Mehdi Mirfata and I'm recording this orientation to get you started with your class. When you log into your Canvas site, you would see the similar page like this. And when you click on the home, it takes you to all the informations you need to get started with this class. Your first meeting, link to the syllabus and assignments, also a link to class discussions where you need to post your bios, and a link to a short video as how to prepare your portfolio. I'm not collecting this portfolio, this is for you to organize all your assignments that you post in the discussion forums. Although we are meeting every Wednesday, your attendance is optional. I will record all our sessions and post it under the Zoom link. You won't lose any point or gain any point for attending these sessions. All your points for participation would be from your submissions in the discussion forums. So if you click on the discussions, you would see the list of assignments that you need to follow to earn the points for your participations. The very first one is a student bio. You can read my bios and click on reply to post your bios, and you can view the rubric. If you click on the menu, you would see the rubric. At the top right of the page, you would see the menu. If you click on this three dots, vertical dots, it will take you to show rubrics. As you can see here, you would get 1 point for posting your bios, 1 post to post a picture, preferably your picture, and 1 point to respond to at least one student in class. The reason I'm asking you to post your picture or a picture here is because we're going to use this method here to submit your other assignments like summary sheets. And this video here show you how to post a picture on Canvas. Click on the discussions again, you would see the list of other assignments. Chapter 1 discussion. For every chapter you're required to pick an example related to that chapter, and this is just an example that I'm showing you. I have an example here, and then 1 point would be for posting your step-by-step solutions, and 1 point would be for finding a link from YouTube or Khan Academy that is related to the example you're posting here. So you get 3 points for this activity. And when you are ready to post the video example, instead of just posting the link, please embed the link. And like for instance, if you look at the YouTube, when it says share, you can either share the link or share the embedded code. If you're trying to share the embedded code, you want to make sure to just change your view. So if I click on reply, you can change your view to the HTML editor, or just type whatever you want here. If you change the mode to the HTML editor, then you can cut and paste the HTML code for that video that you're trying to embed from, let's say, YouTube here, and that way you can see this picture where I click on that, I can view the video. So it would be a lot easier for everyone to view that like this rather than just see the link. So this is where you flip from HTML mode to text editor mode. So when I am in the text editor mode, you have an option of posting your math characters by clicking on this icon here, insert math equations. If you click on this link here, it allows you to compose a formula. That's one way to post your questions. Or you can just simply take a picture of the problem that you want to post and embed your pictures there. And if you go to the discussion again, under the bios, I have this instruction here as how to post a picture, any picture, in your discussion forums. So under the discussions, you would have one discussion that you need to post a question with the solution and embed the HTML code for the example, maybe from YouTube or Khan Academy or anywhere else in there. We call this chapter discussions. As you can see, there's one discussion for each chapter. You can post your math questions here for whatever chapters that you're working on. So if you have a question from chapters 1 and 2, then you post your questions in this discussion forum, and then you can again either use the math editor to compose your questions or take a picture of that and use the same method that you post in the student bios to post your questions here. Frequently asked question would be the place where you, instead of emailing me, you can post your questions here so the whole class can see that and anyone can reply to it. And also you need to post a summary sheets of each chapter. And if you click on, like for instance, chapter 1 summary, which again it shows you how to take a picture of your summary and post them here. And basically you would put a synopsis of what you think was important when you covered chapter 1, for instance. So you want to list all the definitions, formulas, all the related examples that you accumulated going over the video lectures in my lab and mastering. So these are your assignments under the discussions where you earn points for your class participations. And as I showed in the home page, you're not going to earn any point for attending those Wednesday meetings. Your class participations comes from all your submissions in the discussion forums. Please read the class announcements regularly. When you click on the announcement, the very first announcement that you can see here is welcome to your class, and pretty much all the information that you see under the home page are here as well. we show you how to get started with your course. And this is a video I show you how to register for my lab and mastering. Please note that the first 14 days to access my lab and mastering is free. You can take advantage of that. And after that, you need to subscribe to the my lab and mastering to continue. This is my YouTube channel where you can subscribe for all my video lectures that I have for this class and also for other classes I'm teaching. Syllabus link would takes you to all the information you need about the calendar, for instance. It's right here. You can see the date of each exam. And also, if you go to the textbook, we are only going to use the ebook for this class, and that's all you have to do is just register for my lab and mastering and purchase the access code where you can access the ebook and all the class assignments under my lab and mastering. Under the syllabus, you see the grading policy, the date for the online exams, information about the calculator, student learning outcome, link to the technical support that we have for Pearson and Canvas and also Zoom. And also I listed all the steps you want to take to complete each chapter. You want to log into the Pearson site and view the PowerPoint presentations and video lectures and post your summaries in the discussion forums and complete the homework assignments and quizzes, and then get ready to take the exam, the 4 exams that you need to complete for this class, and then the final exam. This is a link again for how to put your portfolio together. Whatever you submit in the discussion forum, you should have a copy of that in your portfolio for your record. When you click on My Lab and Mastering, this is where it will take you to register for the course. And then if you register already, you have an option to select either of these links or just get into there. You need to accept for the first time, and that would take you to where you need to log into your account. So if you already have your account, if you click on this link, it should take you right into my lab and mastering site, Pearson site, where you can, the very first thing you want to look for is video lectures library right here. This is where you get all the resources available for your class. So you can start from chapter 1. I suggest to start with each section. So I'm going to start with section 1.1 and then select all and then say found. So here where you can find the PowerPoint presentation, video lectures, and all the information you need for that one section. You explore these, and if you have any question, you post them in the discussion forums on Canvas, and you follow all these chapters the same way. And when you click on the assignments, then you would see all the assignments you need to complete for each chapter. And if you go back to Canvas, under the assignments, you would see a list of assignments also. You can either see it by the categories, or you can see lists of all the assignments. So as a student, you can view the assignments, show by date, or you can show by the type. Okay, if I go show by date, you can see you need to complete the chapter 1 discussion in the discussion forums, chapter 1 homework in my lab and mastering, chapter 1 quiz in my lab and mastering. Student bios are in the discussions on Canvas. Chapter 1 summary is under the discussions on Canvas, and so on. As you can see, these all repeats itself. So you can see a list of the assignments this way. And you can see all your grades under the grade link. And the Zoom link is where you can log into those Wednesday sessions. And the link as how to register for my lab and mastering is posted here as well. And there's all the information you need to get started with the course. When you log into my lab and mastering and try to complete the homework assignments, let's take a look at, for instance, chapter 1 homework assignments in my lab and mastering. When you click on the link here, it will take you to where you can start each question. So I can start with question number 1, or you can click on start. That will take you to the very first problem. Okay, so when you select, let's say, the homework assignments for chapter 1, this is where you can see all the questions. And when you select the first question, you would have access to the question help down here. I really like view an example. So if you're not sure how to do each problem, you can click on view an example and then click on continue, and you will see a similar problem, step-by-step solution to that one problem to help you out to complete that problem. For each problem here, you would have this option here is a view an example, or also you have one that says help me solve this. It's best to use the view an example so you won't change the question, and then you can see a very similar problem to complete by viewing the step-by-step solutions, and then go back to the problem and complete the solution for that problem. If you use help me solve this, it would go through step by step and show you how to solve the problem and then change the problem to different problems. These options available for the homework only. For the quizzes, you don't have the option for viewing the similar solutions. You can access the assignments after the due date. However, you would lose 10% if you complete them late. So please try to complete each assignments before the due dates. All the homework and quizzes, you can access them after the due dates, but there's a penalty, 10% deduction for that. Please read the class calendar on Canvas for date of the exams. You only can take the exams at the given time that is posted under the syllabus and under the calendar. So all the informations are here. You would also see some information about all the tutoring available on Canvas, and as well as all the tutoring available at the college. You also have a Canvas tutorial here. If you want to get more familiar with Canvas, you can use this link. You have a link to the library resources and the tutoring resources. And these are all resources that you can see. So as a student, you would have access to all these links here. The home page, class announcements, you should read them regularly. Link to the syllabus, which I showed you, how to register for my lab and mastering, and actually log into my lab and mastering to complete the assignments. You have a link to the Zoom sessions, link to the discussion like I showed you. The assignments would show you all the assignments by type or date, and you can view your grades here when you complete them. And these other 3 resources here are for Canvas tutorial and library resources and the online and on-campus tutoring available for you for this semester. Now log into your class, read all the class announcements, start the class assignments, and email all your questions from class. Have a great semester.